Girl, hey, we're just going to jump right on into it. So as you see, I went ahead and cut out the bottom of the Fruit Loops bowl as well as cut out the bottom of the Styrofoam bowl, so that way we can go ahead and get this crazy hair day started. I am starting off on dirty hair. As you can see, this is just it looks like a twist out, but honestly it is an old hairstyle in which they had the zigzag pattern in the front of her hair. I'm going to go ahead and continue that zigzag pattern down through the back of her hair. So essentially she will have two ponytails, resulting in pigtails essentially for this hairstyle. So once again, this is dirty hair, so excuse her hair. We're just getting started on, like I said, an old hairstyle, and we are going to get this crazy hair day started. So as you see here, I am just going through her hair. Now that I have the hair sectioned, I'm just going through her hair and finger detangling her hair. I like to finger detangle her hair first because my girl is very tender-headed, okay? I don't know if that is a genetic thing, but I'm very much tender-headed, and so is she. So I do like to start off finger detangling first before I go in with any like products or combs or brushes or anything like that of that nature, because it will be a fight, okay? All right, girl. So shout out to my mamas who have little girls with thick hair, okay? Because if you know, you know, all right? it cannot be an easy task. And this is that moment where I'm saying shout out to us mamas and the ponytail holders, okay, for the thick-haired girlies, okay, because boy, man, if you have ever done your ponytail and you popped your ponytail holder because your hair was so thick, just like we just did here, then you know how that is. So let's go ahead and grab another one, and hopefully we don't pop it again. In the meantime, I absolutely hate when that happens because now I have to gather everything back up and smooth everything back down and then get it back in place. Now that we have our 2 ponytails ready for action, this is where the fun starts. We're going to go ahead and just get this hairstyle going. So, of course, this is the base. This is what the back is looking like. This is what the sides, the front, like I said, 2 pigtails. And now here we go. We are just braiding down one side. We're going to braid down both sides, but on the first one, we're only braiding down her natural hair to fit the styrofoam bowl over, and we're going to knot it, and we're going to hold that section with the rubber band. Then the other side, we're going to braid it down also, but we're going to add hair to that one. If I'm sounding some confusing, I'm so sorry, but you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about in just a moment. So here I am just showing you the reason why we went ahead and cut out the bottoms of the Fruit Loops container as well as the bowl. This is, I'm telling her right here, this could be your crazy hair day hairstyle. That's why she was just cracking up. But this is why we went ahead and cut out the bottom of the styrofoam bowl and Fruit Loops bowl, so that we can go ahead and just feed them right on through, the hair right on through. And now, like I said, we're going to wrap it around. I'm just showing her how it'll look because she didn't understand what I was doing. She couldn't see the vision, okay? She wasn't trusting the process. So now that we have that set up, we're going to go, like I said, we're going to knot her hair. I've put the bowl through, there we go, and knot it around. And tie that off with a rubber band. And then, yeah, everything's going to be pretty much explainable from here. Hopefully. So as promised, we did go ahead and I added hair to this other ponytail off camera. What I did was bubble it first. So as you can see, you have those little 2 bubbles, and then it goes into a braid. So that way, that's just how my inspiration did it. That's how they did it. And I see why. It's really cute. They use different color rubber bands, so that way they kind of simulate Fruit Loops, right? For that bubble part of the braid, but you can't see that because I just used regular black rubber bands. However, we poured it. It looks like the hair is pouring from the Fruit Loop bowl into the cereal bowl. That's exactly what we want to happen. So once again, we're just going to wrap the tail end of the braid around the already bun that we had from the styrofoam. We're just going to wrap it around, and there you go. There's one big bun there. Okay. So now it's time for the fun part. So as you see, I am just assembling our milk in our cereal bowl, right? I am just hot gluing some cotton balls into and around the styrofoam bowl, as we see. And that is the fun part for me, because now it's going to start looking like a bowl of cereal rather than just some hair, right? And so I'm also taking the Fruit Loops from that same cereal container, right? Because we're not wasting no Fruit Loops here. I went ahead and I used those in her hair, and I am just hot gluing them, the Fruit Loops, to her hair. No, I'm not gluing them onto her natural hair. I'm actually gluing them onto the tail end of the added hair, the extra hair that we put in. So once again, we're going to make the illusion that the hair is pouring from the Fruit Loops into the cereal bowl. Also, really quickly, I just want to give a shout out to the mamas who have long nails, okay, who wear long nails, and because we do our daughter's hair too, okay. As you can see, I'm not fighting with these Fruit Loops, but I'm making it happen, okay. We're just positioning our hands a little differently. That's all we have to do. We have to work a little different. And people always think, oh my gosh, you don't cook, you don't do your kids' hair, you don't clean because you have long nails. Girl, the opposite, okay. As you can see, we are getting it done. I'm always doing my kids' hair, and I'm always in some water, and I'm always cooking, okay? Now, at this moment here, I was trying to decide if I wanted to leave this little circular hole showing her natural hair. My inspiration, that's how they did. They also used tulle instead of cotton balls. Either way, it looks like milk. To each its own. You choose whatever you have, of course. However, I was looking at it like, I don't know if I want to just keep this little, bun exposed. So here I am thinking, as I'm just placing these Fruit Loops, and eventually I'll go ahead and close that up. And all I do is I just put some hot glue on a cotton ball, but I don't stick the cotton ball to her hair. I stick it around the other cotton balls. You'll see in a minute, but yeah. So here's the part where I'm closing up that hole. I know you guys don't see, but off to the corner over here, I am completely unraveling a cotton ball, and then I'm raveling it back up to fit that particular center of her hair. And this is where I am hot gluing it down to the other cotton balls. You can't see because my girl's running her mouth. As you see, we talk through the whole thing. Me and her are always talking, but that is what is happening. I unraveled a cotton ball, raveled it back up to the size that I needed it, and then I hot glued around the cotton ball into the space that was missing. Now, earlier in the video, you all seen me search for a spot to place my spoon. It was at this moment that I forgot to place my spoon. So here I'm just looking for a place to put it. And I ultimately decided on the space right at the top. It worked out perfectly. My inspiration, they had it on the side, kind of where that green Fruit Loop is kind of hanging off on the bottom right corner of the screen. That's where they had their spoon, but I completely forgot it and I closed mine up. So I had to find a spot that I didn't hot glue down in order for me to go ahead and place that spoon. Now we're just doing finishing touches, making sure all the Fruit Loops are glued down properly or in place, so that way at least they hold. By the way, this hairstyle did not last. Baby girl came home completely different, okay? But this is what it is looking like. She loves it, we love it, and we gonna holla at y'all later.
Alright, we out. Chelsea is